And we are back here with some Emeka Kayode. First off, I want to apologize for us being a little bit later than the normal 3 or 4 o'clock starts at 4:15 here. But good news is I did have some delicious Hawaiian food. But as we get started today, we are going to cue up some music to get us going because, frankly, there is a lot for us to go over. Because things didn't exactly end last season like we thought it would have. And it really was a great year for Emeka and for Charlotte. Despite being a 52 overall team, we went 8-5, and that is with a win here against Louisville in our Fenway Bowl. Now, I did look it up, and Fenway Bowl is supposed to actually be played in the Red Sox Stadium. Sorry if you could hear the mic adjustments. But that was definitely not the Red Sox Stadium that we played in. So I have a feeling EA didn't get the rights for that or something along those lines. And it was just played at a generic stadium. But either way, it was a great finish for us. We won a bowl game. 49ers best year yet at the FCS level. Not that they've been here for that long, but for Emeka, in more of a personal standpoint, it was yet again a tremendous year for him. We could jump over to his awards because, frankly, I mean, this dude swept the floor with the running back awards. A lot of players of the week, national players of the week, Doak Walker, Heisman, Maxwell, Sean Alexander for the freshman of the year, Walter Camp, multiple freshman All-Americans. That's going to be for all conference and across college football just in general. First team for both as well. I mean, what a season. And leading a lot of statistical categories as well. You would think that the phone would just be going off the hook here for Emeka. But last time we ended, taking a look here, and frankly, the offers aren't great. Just taking a quick scroll down here, we are out of the starting spot before we even find really a top tier team. So what things came down to me at least, was essentially 3 different options, because staying at Charlotte is not an option for us. One team that we could go be a starter at, Northern Illinois. They went 7-6 last year. You know, they made it to the bowl game. Great news for them. Looks like they won the bowl game. We would be the starter. Scheme is spread. I think that's okay. 69 overall. It's still a really big jump here, but it's not exactly the jump we were looking for or expecting, thought we earned. We do have some other options. However, neither are going to be starting spots. SMU up to a 73 overall. Pistol style offense, not sure that's exactly going to fit, but they also went 7-6, so they barely made the bowl game. They won the bowl game. Is there the possibility that that senior 88 overall running back transfers and maybe we got an easier shot to the starting spot? Possibly, though I doubt it. And then the other option we have is with a former national champion, though they have fallen since then. Last season going just 4-8, not even getting that bowl game. They are another spread offense. And again, we would be second string here now. Hageman, 83. Similar overall to ourselves. I think there'd be less of a gap between us potentially getting to that starting spot. Then I also remember here that, okay, we are a running back, and running backs see the field more often even as a number 2 than in a lot of other positions. So that kind of narrowed things down. And while, you know, SMU is in that mix, there's really not much of a separation here overall wise to go from where we could be a starter in Northern Illinois from that 69 to the 73. That if we're really going to truly make a jump of team overall, some better blockers around Emeka Kayode, it would be the Hoosiers. Though we still have to fight for that starting spot. That is if Hageman doesn't transfer, because again, they went 4-8. I don't know if that takes things into account here in this game. It's our first time running through in this scenario. Now, we also ended our quarterback road to glory when the transferring kind of got broken. It said that we would be a first string or a second string, and ultimately we were consistently brought in as the fourth string. So I'm a little nervous, but I think the best option here for us is to head to Bloomington, Indiana. Join the Hoosiers, try to get that starting spot back, and prove we are as good as all the awards we won last year said we are. So that is where we are headed. We are signing that deal. And we're going to see what ends up happening here for Emeka. And before we roll on from that, make sure I grab a little quick screen grab of it for next time. But we have a new home. We still have number 5. And most importantly, where are we on this roster? And I don't want to check it in this first window because this is still end of season, so roster changes hasn't happened yet across the board. So we're going to move on to the next season, find out where we are sitting after we started the entirety of our redshirt freshman season. And what a good season it was. We have to prove it again. That's the most likely story that's going to take place here. We're going to find out shortly where we do land as we do transfer into Indiana. It's a big upgrade. I'm hoping the team doesn't fall apart. I mean, I feel like it'd be impossible for them to get down to a 51 overall like we were at in Charlotte, but we're going to find out. I think this game kind of based the starting point off of the overall of your player rather than their production, their awards that they may have won. At least it seems to be the case from this front view, but I say going to find out here shortly, but this has been a very long loading screen as it finds out all the off-season moves, generate some players. I guess it makes sense. Now, good news or bad news? Or are they going to keep us waiting? Confetti. And we do have a challenge already to become the number 1 back. So they brought us in, not guaranteeing the starting spot, but saying, hey, it's possible. I like that. I don't feel like my audio's on, so let's turn that up a little bit more. We've got a position battle now with the quarterback battles. It never seemed to go too well for us with PK. But with Emeka, it's been a far better journey. So let's find out here. If we could get that spot right out the gate, we just have to get 4,000 points here to beat this first one. And we know this drill pretty well. So let's see if we could get it. I like the dramatic music that's at least in-game. Not sure how much of that's coming through. The music we've already got going here. Emeka, what are you doing? We've ran that drill how many times? And we've never had that happen before. We got to get 4,000 points here, so let's try to make up for it. Emeka over the top. There we go. Not exactly perfect. We got 3 more reps. See if we can get this done a little bit quicker here. Oh, don't you step out of bounds. Not going to do me like that. Get into the end zone there. We're halfway to our goal. Music getting a little bit more dramatic, mixed with the music that's already going via the stream. Gotta love that. Get the hurdle in. Don't fall over. We've got bronze, so we just need 700 more points here. I think we could get it done, even after the fiasco of the first rep. Oh, okay, that one was a little bit further back than all the rest of them have been. And a nice spinny juke in, jump in. We've got that one. All right, 1 of 3 done. Run through as many of the small circle hot spots as you can within the time limit. Is this one that they're chasing after us? Okay, no, it's this one. I got this one. We got it. Especially because we learned last time that we could actually utilize our sprint button the whole time. We don't have a limit there on that. We got to get 2,000 points here. We do have a number of reps remaining. That one was a little bit close, too close for comfort. Okay, come on now. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, that's the first one done. Just 400 points from that one. So we're going to need to do a lot better. Going to have to do a lot better here. We wasted a lot of time. Oh, yeah, don't you tackle me. I was out of the circle. Of course, they're all going to be right there. Come on now. Come on now. We need that halfback one spot. No, you wanted Indiana. You had a really bad last season. Get 2 for there. We're past 1,000 points here. We just need 2K. We still got 3 more reps. I'm feeling good here. What about you guys? You think we're going to get this? First try? Not sure I could really split that one. Ooh, that one was close, though. That'll be second. Easier. Third one, I guess, actually easier. Emeka just keeps going. I don't know how I feel about him in the red. I kind of got used to the green and gold. Actually try to get him over this way. Come on, this way. Thank you. And there we go. We got the 2K. We got the 2K. We're still going, though. Okay, I thought it would stop after we got the 2K. Split the difference here. Yeah, okay. We're looking a little bit faster out there. We're competing here. We're competing. Oh, come on. I was out the circle. Don't lose points, though. That's good. Well, that guy didn't even go the right direction. No, get out of the circle. Okay. Run over here, everybody. Thank you. Got to clear it open here for me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this one's much easier. Much better than the quarterbacks. Though I still think PK's was bugged. We got gold on it. Perfect. Okay. Now it comes down to this one. We know the jump cut drill. Not mess it up. We need 250. Need 250. Easy first start there. A little less than 1,000. We got 4 more reps. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get back over there. Not really a jump cut. That's a spin move. Okay, just dodge that one. We'll take that. About halfway there. 3 more reps. Ooh, don't you juke out. There we go. And we are almost locked in here as running back 1. Woo! Woo! Dip, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. And that should be it secured. So we came in not knowing, but after a really good training session, they're going to give Emeka that running back 1 spot. Let's go. That's some big wins. That's some big wins. Leave some love. A little 100 there. Okay, that's good. I was worried with how that PK quarterback series went, how long it would take us to potentially get that running back 1 spot. And I had a whole plan too. I was going to spin it like, okay, this is a recovery season after we just had to carry Charlotte on our back quite literally. But no, we get things done in the off season. Now, that probably means we're not going to have much separating us. Actually, it looked like there was still a good bit separating us. Go back over to that. I mean, yeah, Heisman's all the way down here at 4,800, so we've got some leeway. Not that I want to see that drop whatsoever. We got to get the coach back on our side as well. A good start here. That's a good start. We already got a game against Virginia. Okay, I'm happy now. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried at the end of that last stream when we didn't have that stuff up. I thought we would. But we're there. Now, we do have to get some work done on our leadership. That is for sure. So let's spend some points here. Get that at least into the medium so we're not getting the negative coach happiness. We need to also make sure we're doing some studying this year. We kind of slacked off on that a little bit last year. Let's just double up. We're going to focus on the studying and the leadership this year. We technically still have that influencer, so we're at least good there for now. We'll try to trickle that in where we can, because I like those NIL deals we got last year. That's a good start. That's a really good start. What does the schedule look like? We'll check out the roster as well, see who we're playing with before we jump into this first game. Virginia, UTSA, Eastern Michigan, and then we do have a tough gauntlet here, week 8 through week 11. 4 straight, at least at the start of the year. Top 25 battles. We'll see what the Hoosiers have in store this year. And then Emeka carry them back to another natty run. Who we got at quarterback? Number 83, Deshaun Purdy. A backfield creator in a spread offense. Not against it. Now, he's not super fast. He does have similar accuracies, honestly, to what we had with Sherman at Charlotte. So that does have me a little concerned. Awareness, though, is better. Throw under pressure may be a little bit better there. But yeah, we're technically not the highest rated running back, but we're going to be running back 1. Much bigger. About 30 pounds heavier. We got a fullback perhaps to lead our way. 2 fullbacks even. A good group of receivers. What's our line looking like? Only 2 tight ends. That's a little concerning. Probably why we have 2 fullbacks. We got a 90 overall left tackle. Even if you combined all the overalls of our previous offensive line, I don't think that total adds up to 90. Though a massive weakness there at left guard. Maybe Breland can step in. Or perhaps Scartvet? You guys know how to pronounce that one? Let me know. Because I got no guesses on that one outside of what I just threw out. Laberfried? Leibfried? Man, I'm butchering those. That's for sure. And we got a guy named Tubbs up front. He's got to switch to nose tackle. But we're going to look to try to run behind our left tackle in Harvey Cribbs. That's for sure. That's where we're angling towards. Defense, we got some decent guys over here, I'm hoping. Not too bad. No fun names, though, at DT spot. Telling me your name is Middlebrooks and you're an outside linebacker? You messed up, buddy. Overall defense seems to be okay. Slightly concerned about it, though, as it is Big Ten. Not sure how that group is going to hold up. We'll take it. Quarterback, not quarterback. We're talking about the PK series too much. Running back is ready to get going as we took that starting spot as soon as we stepped on campus. Let's get ready to rock and roll here. First game with Indiana. And I'm pretty sure they just have straight or red or white. Yeah. So far less in terms of potential uniform sets. So let's go ahead and rock with the all reds. Liberty playbook. Interesting. I feel like I remember hearing some good things about it. We're going to see it as we're going to go ahead and get my face on out of here because we've got some game action to get to and a new walkout to be a part of as well. Emeka Kayode, the Heisman winner and sweeper of running back awards, has a new home in Indiana. With the Hoosiers, they're looking to improve their previous season's 4-8 record behind a new star at running back. Stepped on campus, won the job immediately, and we're going to hopefully see that pay off in Game 1, facing off against Virginia. That's a good intro. With that, let's pause up this music, and let's get this game underway. We're out on the field rather early, starting at the 25. Some new plays. That'll be fun. We got the tight end at more of a fullback spot. Hageman's still getting some snaps, so we still would have. It just wouldn't have been as fun being running back 2. But our first carry goes for 2. And again, apologies, headphone users. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Had to get that a little bit closer over to the game action. See run number 2, much better blocking that time. Emeka close to the line to gain. Does look a little bit short, and we still have a bunch of different opportunity with these play calls. I like that. And they're new, so we're not going to be continually running the same thing left, right, and center. Let's motion out our other running back to the left side here. Kayode down the middle. Let's pick up that first down. Now let's look for a little bit of a chill pill. Or I thought, I was been on the right side. I thought I was going to send Heisman out on the route. I'll take it. First and 10. A little pre-snap motion over to the left goes Martin. Gets stuck behind the line here. Can we get by these linebackers? Well, we were breaking open, but the pass is out, and it's a gain of 9. If you were around for last season, I mean, you're going to take that almost every time. You were the leading running back, leading receiver of Charlotte. Finally get a little bit of a breather. Good blocks here, though. Kayode getting plus side. Yeah. So far, liking this playbook. Liberty. Need to give it a deeper look, potentially for the College Football 27 series. Got an idea on who our next coach is going to be, and it's going to be for those who've been around here for quite some time. A former player coming back. That is all the information I'm going to give, at least of right now. Leave your thoughts who it might be in the comments. Again, those who've been around for a long time. A little bit of another note. Nice little dump off there. I believe that was Heisman. Just go mid-screen. Give some love to our receivers out there. We've got some talent around. It's not just about Kayode. Although that mid-screen didn't go anywhere because the blocking did not provide much time. Angle route, you know me so well. Or Texas route for those that prefer that. A little hard count action in there. A little free play. I was definitely not open, but it's fine. I'll take it, Purdy. Take that penalty. That's for sure on Cunningham. Make it a 3rd and 1, the rather. Halfback dive. A weak eye. Probably cutting this one back to the weak side as well. I was hoping to be able to play with a fullback, though he doesn't quite provide the block I was hoping for there. We might have a touchdown. We didn't get slowed up. I'm not going to complain. 1st and 10 inside the 15. That touchdown tone is ready for when we need it. Martin shifts over, shifts the whole defense as well. Swings out to me. That's not the route we were meant to run, but we'll take it for 3. Here we go. Can I give Heisman a snap? Give the running back, too, a little bit of some love. That was not Heisman who had the catch earlier because that was number 47. Lead a little bit of a lead block here, perhaps. +5 there for the block attempt. Not sure how I feel about the term attempt. 3rd and 4 at the 7-yard line. Purdy gets another man to jump. I love the bark. Though this might be half the distance, not sure if that's going to be enough. We'll see what the referee says shortly. 3rd and short at the 4. That changes up what I want to do here. We don't have too much power sets, do we? Kayode. Give me a nice double there. Double to backer would be great. 3rd and inches. Follow our blocks. Kayode gets the first down at the minimum there. How about a little triple option? Again, we're spreading the love here. It's not just about us. Oh, I'm going to take that one in for our first touchdown for the Indiana Hoosiers. No, focus on me, not the ball. There it is. Emeka Kayode, last year's Heisman winner. Back into the end zone. This time for a new team. Go ahead and fire that cannon as well. All the celebrations. Take the lead. A good smooth drive as well. Did look a little bit banged up there, but it's all right. Ooh, and a short field to follow. That 7-point lead still intact. I forgot we did unlock the play call changes last time as well. Risky for sure there, Purdy. Like we need to change his number to 13. Coming on a little bit of an orbit screen-ish. Goes backside. There we go. About half the yardage needed, picked up. I want the screen. No. And the halfback angle is locked in for any selection I want, so that's great. Yeah, I like this concept. Except we didn't have time to throw it. 4th and 5. It's a short trip for us out the second time. And probably not field goal range, no. However, it is a field goal the other way. Virginia on the board here as we step into the second quarter now. Good first drive, not so much the second. Take that pass. Seems like our new quarterback likes to throw into tight windows. How well that's going to work for us? Not too sure. Nice throw out there to the fullback. A little fullback love in the mix. Now give me the ball. Second and 6 at the 49. Another plus side trip here, though. They are crowding that side of the field. Really good job, number 93. Absolutely bodied the guard who could potentially be. No, it's the guy whose name I could not pronounce. That's good news. Means we don't have a 69 overall guard out there. Good comeback route. First down. Or curl, I should say. Comeback to be a little bit deeper. Back to it here quickly. A little bit high there, Purdy. Got to remember, I am a big guy, but not necessarily in terms of height. 6 foot, but 227, I think it said. We tacked on some weight. At least get north as much as we can there. Pretty good job from the linebacker. We're faced with a 3rd and 8 here. See what kind of blocking job I could do. Where do we need to help? That's honestly something I should look at. Basically just across the entire line. Help out. A little double team action for a backside throw. I'll take it. Do a little bit of some hurry up off of that. Safety walks down to the left. They really don't want me running this, do they? How blocking like that? Look, I moved here for some better blocking. Granted, we're also going to be playing against far better players as well, so that is something to keep in mind. The drag over the middle. He's got some space. Inside the 5, down to the 2. Goes Nick Dalton. 4 catches for him, 54 yards. And he sets us up for hopefully our second touchdown. What's the blocking look like here for us? Gonna have to probably favor that left side. Or take this one right side, and back in we go. 2 rushing touchdowns in our Indiana debut. Average isn't looking like anything spectacular. A little over 3 yards a pop. 17 yards receiving, but 14 points on that board. Welcome, Emeka, to Indy. So I guess Indy, with that, do I have any Indiana people here? Can I say Indy for that, or is that more saved for Indianapolis? I don't know. Haven't been myself. Gotta find a gap, slip through that tackle. I like it. I like the corner there on the screen, but it is ultimately a screen. Get Booker over here, cover up that slot corner. Walk down safety perhaps. Give me a convoy in front. Tried to slip underneath that block. I'll take it. We're back down inside the 6. 111 yards for Purdy. Let's see if we can get someone else a touchdown this time. Looking to spread the love a little bit. Leave it up to Purdy, though. If he wants to throw to me, I'm not going to say no. Talbot back here as well. Oh, okay. Well, we almost knocked the linebacker into the end zone, but we came up a little short. Give me my double there to the right, double to backer. I just got to worry about 54, basically. And you know what? Cue up a 3rd rushing touchdown with that A- team grade. We have more points than we have carries in this one. And we are only in the first half. Talk about a debut. And think just back. What time is it right now? 4:45, 30 minutes ago. We were wondering if we were even going to be seeing playing time this year. Let alone walk up onto campus, immediately get that position battle, win it, and have 3 rushing touchdowns the first half of game 1. Get a little block there. Offensive pass interference. What? What? Did I get a little too antsy there? Is the quarterback still rolling? Can I get a replay? What happened on that one? Turn the angle around here. He threw it. Was it a backwards pass? I mean, yeah, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think we got cheated. A loss of 10 on a not penalty. It's just like the fumbles that we've had that really aren't true fumbles. We could have made up a whole lot of space there. Just needed a little bit more of a block there. The guards, not playing great. I feel like we kind of got some agile guards, and they're just getting shoved back. So 21-3, hard to complain. We've got 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half of things. We're going to give the ball to Heisman. Did I imagine that was going to be the case if I flipped it? No. But it is what it is. And he's going absolutely nowhere. Cavaliers making some plays here at the end of the half. Make our way to the sideline. Hopefully get a little bit of some Gatorade in us, because we've got some negatives already hitting. But yeah, that career health, that was why I was going to play it as this is a year to recover. But at this point, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to get on out of here after a really good sophomore year, junior year perhaps. You guys let me know what you think. If we win the Natty this year, then for sure we would be out of here, and we might just go ahead and see Emeka Kayode over in Madden. But if that doesn't happen, we come back for that junior year. We should have enough career health for that. We want to get on into the second half here. Come on now. Good recovery, though. Really good recovery. We are back to business. Yeah, Mountain Power G. Look for a little bit of that blindside block from running back 2. That would have been us. Okay, that guy's got some speed, though. You can't let the linebacker slice through. Not if we're trying to set up an outside play like that. Yeah, line play, I don't feel like it's been much different than what we had at Charlotte. Give me that ball out in some space. Kayode showing off some wheels. More than just the power back. Big gain up to the 44. We've got more receiving yards than rushing. And we got to find someone here to hold our sign. Oh, the wrong play. It's fine. We can check it if we want. Let's send Martin over. I actually like the setup. I could get out the line here. Loss of 5 in about 0.2 seconds. Love to see it. Go back to our halfback angle. The trusted halfback angle. That setup looks better. Should have flipped that pre. Get back to it here. Okay, pass it to me. I'm not even on my angle yet, my guy. Come on, Purdy. Got to work on this connection here. I don't need another Sherman. Hey, my guy, I tried to give you a block. I did. Okay, so we're going to steer away from play action passes. But we're still holding on to a real nice 21-3 lead about midway through the third. A little less than midway. There we go. Get some blocks. Kayode get north. That's what we like to see. Broken tackle plus 48. Go with an off-tackle handoff. Let's give it to Heisman. will be the lead blocker this time. Or not. Hey, you got the first down. That's fine by me. You know, what I just said like 2 seconds ago, forget that. Forget what I said. Play action. You got to throw the ball, though, Purdy. Okay, and he's feeling it. Granted, he has taken a good number of hits. Flip the tackle. Let's go. Pick up those blocks. I needed one more there from you, Dalton, but hey, great play. Great play. I'm about to say, we got to have some slants on here somewhere. Ooh. Okay, you're not showing me these guys' numbers, and I don't know who's who. We're going to gamble. I was right. I'm going to set up that double slant to the left here. Okay, throw it out to the flat. Caught. First down. Let's go. No one saw how bad of a block attempt I had. I've been trying to use that left trigger to slowly move and set up those blocks. I just don't feel like it's working. Underneath. Okay. 90. Keep your feet on the ground. We don't need any of that right now. Booker. I kind of like this setup here. Gotta see if I can get a block. There we go, +5. We don't do well on the play, but I'll take it. That's the personal accolades right there. See if we can hit a wheel route up the left sideline with next to no time. Oh! Did I dive for that first? Is that what happened? Either way, we messed that guy up. Tackling Emeka. It's a caution of your own risk. He gets going at 227 pounds. Really packs a punch. We do get the field goal there. We're back up 21 points, or up 21 points. You know, could have used a little bit more there from you, Heisman. I know you're upset I took your spot. Now we're very much running into calling the same plays over and over. 2nd and 8 backed up. Might be the final play here of the third. Give me a hard count. And did Tubbs move first? No. All right, Tubbs, you're still on my good side. Tubbs is going to have to become my best friend. Not that that does anything in this game, though that would be a fun thing to implement. Talk about College Football 27. Maybe add some of that in. Build relationships with your teammates. Maybe they get a little boost or something. Could be something. I know other games do it. Oh, got to work on that spin move. We pick up 1. And we head to the final quarter here. Week 1. And we brought it early. 3 rushing touchdowns on the debut for us here in Indiana. Defense playing pretty well as well. And we get 1 more touchdown in before this one is done and dusted. Before we get to another touchdown, we do need to pick up at least another first down. I feel like we might need a backside play here. 70. That's exactly what I was looking for. Easy first down. There we go. Now we got a different play. Give me some more pistol, strong, and weak eyes. I'm not too sure any of the bigger programs run any pro style. I think Emeka would do pretty well in that. Take a fullback out in front of me with some mobility. I don't want to get stuck behind him left, right, and center, but just a little something. The timing on that could be better. Because I like the concept. Going to force the linebacker to pick and choose, but the timing there didn't really force him to choose. And pass behind me, I think. Already got hit as he threw. Well, let's see if we see the atypical late push here from the opposition. Not that time, at least. And we get a short field as well. 19 carries. We're over, over a $150 yards from scrimmage. That's a bad read on my side. Had a gap there, didn't hit it cleanly. See what you got here, Purdy. Throws over the middle. What kind of hands is that? Or lack thereof. Dalton. 3rd and 10. Again, hard count. Let's get a free play. And he drops. Oh, no, it's the other guy. So that's good. Both receivers are dropping passes. Good news, we got a hard count. Cunningham, I've gotten him to jump off like 3 times. You know, I say I like this play. I don't feel like we've hit it for anything big yet. Again, I probably should have flipped it. I knew what hash we were on. They're protecting the outside here. Do I just turn this one up? Oh, good read, but he didn't have the time. Tack on another field goal, perhaps. A little bit banged up. You do get the field goal. Virginia does not get into the end zone. They went for it on 4th and are turned away. We've got to drain about 3.5 minutes off this clock. Maybe some lanes down the middle. I'll pick up 5. Take that every time. Now we are at that point of the game where we do need to slow things down a little bit. Unfortunately, there's not a way for us to set chew clock on. So we kind of just have to do it ourselves. We're going to get our guy to motion over to the right-hand side. Play clock down to 3. Purdy snaps it with 1. There we go. Good job across the board. Good blocking. Good run. Good job of hitting the hole as well. Purdy, how are you with midline screens? Or not screens. Options. Well, who would have thought backside corner was going on a blitz? Definitely not on my radar. We move inside 2 to play. Sure, give me some slants. Ooh. Actually, get Johnson here on a little bit of a corner. Yeah, that works out. Well, honestly, he had both options to that side, so it still worked out well for us. I feel like maybe if Martin was also on a corner here, that might pull that backside linebacker. Help open things up a little bit in terms of the angle route. Let me get actually out on the route before you throw it, Purdy. I know you just have right back there because the line is gotten you crunched a few times, but come on now. Okay, well, we're going to win this game, but we're not quite done yet. A standing ovation, if you will, for Emeka Kayode. In his debut for Indiana, 3 rushing touchdowns. Another good run there, picking up 7 to just pad those stats, and we'll let that clock roll on down because I don't want to take another hit in this one. Get the music queued up for a celebratory win. Game 1 with the Hoosiers is 27-3 over Virginia. Now, I would say that's probably similar level of competition in terms of overall. We get 87 yards rushing. We got a lot through the air as well, 92. Overall, it was another terrific performance from last year's Heisman winner, and hopefully has him off to a good start for a back-to-back campaign. But we're looking more towards hopeful playoffs this year. So is Indiana. Get that background music back pumping in here. Before we go anywhere, of course, we got to grab a photo of our boy. Let's look towards the second quarter here. Got to have something for next episode, right? 1 yard rushing touchdown. Grab a little celly shot. Where am I? There I am. I wish they had a little bit more options than just constantly this pointing. I'll turn that into a little bit of a first down, though. You guys are watching the movie magic right here. That's how it's all done. Take a quick little screenshot of that, and we'll call that good. There we go. We're set up for next time, which, while we get moved on over to the next week, let's talk a little bit about next time. As we do these on Sundays, that's the typical game plan. And next Sunday, we are wide open. So that is good news. Don't have to move anything around, which means we should probably be here 2 to 3. We'll look for the start time somewhere around that, because typically Sundays is also grocery shopping day, but not for me because I was at work today. What about you guys? Anything you do specifically on Sundays? More extra plays? I love it. Give me all the extra plays we can get. What a debut. Should we make Emeka's... Well, yeah, we can change the hair without changing the face. I feel like maybe we should make the dreads a little bit longer. You know, show a little bit of time evolution here. And we already pick up a Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. We've just been here for one game. And National. It was week 0, though. So not a lot of competition for that. Let's just take a quick look. I'm just curious. Especially, you know, if you were here for the Road to the Show, then you guys might know Cha-Cha Vaz. He lost his dreads several times. The manager just kept stealing them. Haven't had that be a problem yet. Do we look maybe more for like a fro? We feeling that with Emeka? I don't know if I'm feeling that with Emeka. I feel like that's slightly longer, yeah. Yeah? Go slightly longer. Our boy's getting older, you know? With that, should we fill out the beard maybe a little bit? Do they have something that still's got a little bit of the chin? That's one thing I will say with, here we go. He'll look a little bit older there. I like it. That's one thing I do like with MLB. You can kind of stack a couple different things. Yeah, he's looking a little bit older. No, he just reminded me of slightly there. I don't know if it's the facial, the beard aspect. Kind of looked a little bit like Mark Ingram. Just a little bit. And maybe, I mean, yeah, I would say style our game similar to. What do we got next? We got UTSA up next. We do have 4 skill points. We need 5 for that upgrade. No, we need 7 for that upgrade. Okay. So we're going to continue to bank those skill points for now. Look to get golden downhill. Start some training here. Now, we did pretty much all the fun ones. We're going to do the jump cut just so it hopefully goes a little bit quicker. We can get into another game. Typically, we like to get 4 to 5 games in here. If you are new, thank you for joining. Hopefully you enjoy the Emeka experience here. Make sure you go back if you did not already see the journey with Charlotte. That was a fun one, but I am glad that we are at a new level. Could hopefully, again, just see some... I need a replay of that. I don't think it actually hit us. That one it did. I think we got Hagman on the jugs machine. Listen, we're an Elusive Bruiser, right? More the Bruiser than the Elusive. See if we could get silver. If we could salvage this drill. We got it. There we go. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fine. We're getting most of our job done out on the field anyway. Coach is loving us. That's good. Wonder if we still have Nettie. Is there a way to check that? No, there isn't. So it could be anyone for all we know. More weekly agenda here. Keep that leadership high. I would like to get it to actual high so we're getting some pluses there. Try to maintain that a little bit. Decent. At least kept us kind of balanced to where we were. I'll take it. I'll take it. Every now and then got to do some of that. Keep that NIL opportunities open, because we did run into that situation last year where there were a couple that were active at one time. So I would like to keep that the same this year. On the road. Do we got a white? No. Tell me Indiana doesn't have a white helmet? It's annoying. I like the ice outs. Switch these up here. Let's get some orange top. Give me a navy bottom. Go. Rock and roll with that. Take my face on out of here as we get into game action number 2. Looking to start the season 2-0. Now, do we think we can start with the same impact we had against Virginia? I just realized we're taking on 2 blue and orange teams to open up the year. I feel like we should have Sam Houston on here as well. UTEP. Clemson, close. Purple, close to blue. A little bit more red in there. Gators. Almost forgot about the Gators. And speaking of Gators, if I'm not mistaken, let me do a quick double check here before any sort of accidental shenanigans takes place. Let's see, the last one you guys may have saw with Kent State was indeed, in fact, against Notre Dame. If you guys did not see that one, go check it out. We've got a horrific game coming up for you as well on Monday. So with some big-time action coming your way from that Kent State series. We're winding down to a close, honestly, of that series. Let's jump into some action here. We get ball first on the road. Do we look to get a little cheeky out the gate here? Looking for perhaps a deep ball. Do we have that option? No, but find something here. Talbot on the wheel route. A little fullback love out the gate. Could be fun. What do you got for us today, Purdy? Well, I kind of get a block there. Good catch over the middle. That's good because Dalton missed that last game. I'll take that. Got to back up UTSA out the gate here. Stop crowding my box. We'll take that one outside. Get a head of steam right into the chest there of the safety for 15. Want to be against 15 as well. Hey, Rutherford, how you doing, bub? Again, it's called an angle route. Let me start my angle. About to just say I forgot what play we called, and then I was just complaining about the angle. Picking up 4, though, can't complain. Keeps you on schedule. Right side just got blown up. Got a 3rd and 9 here. Halfback, what is that? Fade halfback wheel. Love that. We all know I like running angle routes and wheel routes. Oh, that pass is on the money. Cue up the music. It didn't play. I didn't have it queued up. There we go. I still had it queued up from last game's win. I forgot to reset it. Music delayed. What's going on with that? What a throw, though, from Purdy's. He got speared. Finding Johnson. Gotta love that. We don't have to do all the work this time. Touchdown comes via the passing game. Granted, I get the music queued up for the next time. There we go. I was open, and I had a defensive lineman covering me. We would have had a touchdown if we got the ball, but hey, gotta spread the love. Not just about us here. Not just about us. Take this one out to the flat. Get the tight end over the middle. Good start here from Purdy. And did we just get shoved after the play? That's it. We're fighting. Football be an interesting... if they did with indoor football, if you had like hockey rules tacked on, you know, if there's a fight, 5-minute penalty box, play a man down, be interesting. You'd see a lot more football teams sponsored by dental offices. The flag. Oh, still got to get that hit stick down. I'm old. I'm back to the NCAA days where you just hold down that stick and just run over everybody. Nice chop block. Let's go. Don't let the referee see it. Got 3rd and 5 here. I don't trust the shovel option, I'll be honest. Go slip screen. Oh, this time flipping it does keep it with us. Take it. About to say 7 new. Emeka stonewalled close to the mark. Come on, coach. Let's be aggressive here. I know we're up a touchdown in this early game. Hey, we hold on to that lead. All right, coach, I trust you there. I trust you. Yeah, so far the running lane's not terrific. See if we can get behind our All-American tackle out here. Spinning off, but frankly, there's more road. Well, I cannot remember what they're called. Road runners? Yep. I don't see too many of those guys around. Talking about the actual bird. We lose 4. Hate to see it. Good block, though, and I get no credit for it. Fine. I just mentioned 2 seconds ago spreading the love. So never have any runs to the left. I guess we'll just make it our own. On these downs, I want to try to stick to 76. 90 overall. Good block there. Just a chip block from the fullbacks. All we needed, a stiff arm to polish it. Got the DT 20 yards back to get the tackle. Oh, it's a good day's work for you if the DT's that far back behind the line. That's what I wanted to see. And he shakes the tackle. Man, why does the linebacker there have to react so much? Why does the referee have to ruin the fun? We're basically getting a penalty there for being too good of a blocker. All right, Cribs. We'll take it to the house. Do have the safety over. See if we can find some space here. Behind the big hog maulers up front. Duking in and jiving. Picking up about half the distance. Josiah Booker. One of the receivers down on the field here for us. Got a 2nd and 7 to follow. Hopefully not too big of a problem. Johnson, though, did have that touchdown earlier. He checks in to spell him out. Give it to me. Okay, 91. I see you. Where'd he come from? Is he backside? Oh, no, he's out. Wait, I was looking at the wrong guy. Where did 91 go? I was looking at number 1. Again, that's not how you set up. I blame the blocking. I blame the blocking. You do have to have some time to set up an angle route or Texas route. Defense, though, coming through. I want to go screen. PA wheel, I guess. Trying to find something to stretch out the center of the defense a little bit. Turn up the sideline, get what we can. Pick up 5, 1st down. Our fullback got punked there at the end, but it's fine. Send him to the sideline here. Heisman comes in to block. We slip 1, not much more than that, though. Tell me we don't have a... Is Lance dialed up here? I'm never getting out on this route, I can tell you that much. Heard he's going to throw it before I can find it. You know what? Just turn it into something else. Good block downfield. Dalton getting a little stiff arm action. Pick up an extra couple. That's a 1st down up to midfield. He doesn't know what's going on. He's blaming the line for not covering. I don't even see 91 out there. I don't know where that guy came from. We got tackled from the sideline. I do like that. Just sets up something quick and easy. Pick up a gain of 8. Numbers do look good for that screen, so I don't need to change it. Oh, good broken tackle. Kayode, he's coming to try to get a block. Hey, the tape's going to like that, though. The NFL's going to like that tape. We didn't quit on the play. Yeah, let's get the nice motion over from Martin. Set up a strong side of that right side. Hopefully Heisman gives a good block. We'll like a 2nd touchdown in this one. Okay, well, he shoved him to the outside. Bad news is play was set up to go to the outside. Maybe screen. We do have a medium chance of injury. We are getting a little bit banged up here in the first half. We will have halftime to recover a little bit. They sent the blitz. Let's get out here with all the space. What a block downfield. Kayode with the cutback inside. There's the touchdown we were looking for. 63 through the air, 30 on the ground for Emeka, as he's already closing in on 100 yards from scrimmage. Pre-halftime. That's what we want to see. And I am so glad that they immediately gave us that battle for the running back one spot. That's just, I love it. I was a little bit down on the road to glory mode after the PK fiasco. They're picking it up here for Emeka. UTSA does get some points on the board, though, before half. A field goal. Can I just sit back and block? I'll send myself on a seam route. The opposite of sitting back to block. 28 seconds left in the half. Passes down to the flat for 2. There we go. Some verticals. A little something different here. Might look to leak out back right side. Yeah. Something cheap and easy here. All the time out there. See if we can find a big pop play. It came out the mouth a little weird. Drag under. Can I motion other people? No, that's unfortunate. First and 10 here. Laying out in the flat, throws backside. Couldn't tell you what just happened there, but I know we didn't pick anything up. 12 seconds left in the half. No timeouts. Throw again backside. Incomplete, assuming. Why not? We'll go halfback screen. We'll go halfback screen. See if we can get any big blocks in front. Or throw it out of bounds. You know what, Purdy? Do you. Do you, my guy. That was your drive. Into the second half we go. We hold on to that 2-score lead. Still have that medium chance of injury, so going to have to figure something out here in the second half. Going to take a little bit of the pressure off ourselves, but give me that kind of lane, I'll take it. We get forward for 7. Really just need a basic slant. I need to remember, though, I could change the plays. Not that they're really great. Like, do we not just have some simple slants dialed up here, people? Come on now. One of the most basic plays in football. Get it out to the fullback. Get some Talbot love out there. Now, when I go through and I'm making playbooks, I always set up my audibles to have just a halfback dive, a slant, a mesh, and then some sort of deep throw. That way I've got my bases covered, as I was covered there. The only slant we get is an RPO peak slant. Come on now. See what we can get. Throw it. There it is. That's what we want to see. Johnson with another big play. He had the touchdown to get us going here today. 230 through the air, 2 touchdowns for our new QB1. Honestly, Purdy's not playing bad. We haven't seen too many horrific passes from him that are just nowhere close. Well-timed, good touch. We get a block impact boost there for our team grade. Got to have something here with some more corners. Martin, I would like to shorten your route. A custom stem here, shorten that up a little bit. Okay, yeah, sure. Just give it to me immediately. And why is it cutting here? That's normally not good news for us. Wear and tear is definitely big. Are we out the rest of this game? We do drive down, get that field goal. It's a touchdown game here late. We get that insurance field goal, and yeah, we're out the remainder of that game. So game 2 here for the Hoosiers, we get a little bit injured, but we do get the win. So with that, cue the music, but at the same time, a little bit of some concern. Emeka Kayode had to leave that game injured. First time today to play the sad tone as well. Bring my face back into it at this moment with some uncertainty moving into the next week. Try to lift our spirits as well with a little bit of some rock and roll. Concerning, what do we think? Back healthy next week? We're definitely going to have to be spending some of our time with our health, which reminded me going into that game, we didn't touch. During the week's training, I didn't spend anything in health. It might have been full. I don't quite remember. Let's get on over to next week and see what's happening in terms of potential injury. We got that high risk there. We fine? Kind of seems like we're fine. I don't see an injury decal anywhere, but we definitely are taking a hit for sure. Our foot, our chest, we got some negatives that we're going to look to work out in the training room. Test out the new facilities. We got Eastern Michigan to go, and then we will get into our first Big Ten game. And that may end up being our last one today. Let's see, where are we at here time-wise? About 5:30, going for about an hour. Get healthy here. That does leave us with minimal time, but we do get the academics into the yellow. Take it. Try to continue working out some of the wear and tear with a little bit of some jump cut drill. Feel like it's the quickest one to get through. And at this point, we don't need max amount of points. We just need to get through it quickly, get on into those games, right? So it seems to be the jump cut drill. We can continue trying to get better at these moves. Okay, there we go. Slow, but it works. Why we're the Elusive Bruiser, right? Not a whole lot of expectation for the sharp cuts. Well, we're not going to get that plus 200. Little hurdle there at the end. Got a little spice. Better jump cuts this time, though. Woo, you thought? Ooh, did it? Did we cross? I don't know. I'm going to need a replay of that. Kentucky Derby style. Insta slow-mo down by the final. That one we did not juke out, I can tell you that much. Once again, trying to salvage a silver here. Don't do it to me. There we go. Got the silver. I guess you got to fill it all the way up to get to the gold. Because I was like, hey, we're in the third level. No, you need 3,500 points there for the gold. 3,500. Coach loves us. We're winning some games. Getting the rewards in. I mean, not much more we could do there, I feel like, coach-wise. That's just opening up the entire playbook, which I don't know if that's a possibility. We're ready to rock and roll, headed back home. This time, I think we'll wear the white pants. New uniform set. And then that'll basically be all of them outside, I guess, a road game with the red pants. Not sure if that's a thing that Indiana does not do, but it's something we're going to do here. But first, we're going to head home. Our second game in our new house. Nice little fireworks. Got some pyros, some smoke. I don't know why the crowd's not entirely full. We're 2-0 here, people. You got the Heisman winner on your team. We got to fill in those stands. Look at all that empty seats. Okay, I'm about to say, there's no cheerleaders out here either. Eastern Michigan, not going to lie, like the uniforms. Not sold on the turf. Not sold. Pause up that music and let's get ready to rock and roll here. Bouncing back from a knock in our previous game, we still put together a good game statistically. Got the win too, and that's really all that matters. As Kayode, he's got some space here, taking it up that left hash. Gain a 16 to get us going. Take the, not what I meant, but sure. In fact, we could just turn that into a switch concept, basically. Opened up backside for the first down. Spreading the love. That was Booker. Good news, because he was a bit shaken up in that last game. We got one-on-one here. I got to change that. What's that matchup look like? He's got the green. Those safety now shifts over. Well, and we do try it. Booker, though, unable to get to it. Quarterback threw that one more like it was a post, not a streak. Come on now, Purdy. Okay, no blocking initially. There was a lane, but traffic to get to it. After we pick up a gain of 16, our next carry goes for 0. We average 8. How about we throw to Johnson? Quick. Nope. Okay. Well, that's how you teach your quarterback how to read the defense. Could have had a first down. Instead, he takes a sack from the blind side. So, learning lessons. That's what these games are all about.
All right, let's get it.
Don't hate the setup. Give it to me out in space here. 14 made a good play. 14 made a good play. You know where we're going. Play I keep calling, not exactly working out yet, but I still keep calling it because I like the look of it. Get the first at the minimal. Let's go as Lander's shaking up. The same man who just made that big play on the halfback screen. Flipping through the block, making the tackle. Again, I said it. Game 1. That'd have been game 2. You try to tackle Kayode, will be punished. All those blocks. A good tackle there, 95. I thought we had the gap. They are crowding the box here. A good time for some play action. You know, I tried to provide a little bit of a block there. I don't think it ended up doing much of anything. Third and 8 here. The hard count action. No free play. I probably could have made a better adjustment on that. Was the pass still behind? Yes. That it was, and we are being held scoreless so far against Eastern Michigan. They did start their season 1-0. 14 back in the game and back making plays. Averaging 5 yards a carry, but 16 of the 20 yards we have came on our first carry. Oh, well, I didn't see that guy working his way around. Happens a lot to running backs. Eastern Michigan coming ready to play. At least had to keep that one from getting picked. Bad throw from Purdy, and the rough stretch to open up continues. The crowd, they're telling me right now why there's empty seats. Like, you wanted us to all show up for this? An offense that hasn't moved the ball? Falling forward at least to pick up 2. Need some more plays to the outside. Maybe a little bit of some halfback power O. Got to stretch out the box a little bit. Break the tackle. Come on now. Find a end of quarter adjustment would be great as we end the first round of 4 with nothing on that board. Lackluster across the board. Good news for us, both sides. Bad news for us, we are one of those two sides. So 3rd and 6, and Heisman is getting the screen. That's fine. I'll play distraction. Unfortunately, Booker didn't play blocker on that one. And that's another drive ender here for Indiana. getting humbled right now and almost losing the draw there. Somehow we get that ball back. I thought Eastern Michigan was about to get some points somehow, some way. First down run there. Are we about to open things up again? Say again for the first time today. Check that to some slants. Actually, no. Check it again. I said, do we only get one check? Give me a read option. Why not? We haven't called one of those yet. Spin off of one. Spin off of two. Can't make it three. But we do pick up three. Already pretty quick to hand that one off too. Let's go. Get some blocks downfield. Get some blocks. Work the traffic. Stay clean. I like it. Now let's get something more to the outside here. I need a good flow up front. Oh, big block 73. That's a D-cleater. I don't know if Indiana put stickers on the helmet, but go ahead and start. That was a big block from the right tackle. That's Tubbs. Let's go, Tubbs. I needed to jot that name down. I love that for an offensive lineman. Not fast enough. If that was Nate Maddox, we got a touchdown. Got a double right there. Now we should. Let's go, Emeka. We keep getting tackled from guys behind us. And now Nick Dalton down. Hopefully that's nothing bad. Looked like he was holding at his ankle, maybe foot. How things have been going in real life sports. Really hope that's not an Achilles. Is that even in the game? I don't know if I've seen that. Another little screen pass out here. Well, I kind of got sandwiched between the defender and our own offensive lineman. I think the lineman did more damage than the defender. Little bubble screen with the tight end. Oh, the turf monster got us. We broke that tackle. I'm counting it. Take a little bit of a breather there. No, not bad. Not against the Texas. It's Talbot running it. It's fine, Talbot. I'll give you some love here. Can't do it all myself. Can't do much blocking over here. I might have just disrupted that throw. 4th and 5. Looks like we are settling here with a field goal inside 2 minutes. We at least got that. And, yep, expected them to get that touchdown. Eastern Michigan takes the lead before half. And we work our way straight on through. Defense does get the stop at least, so damage is only 4 points of a difference. Wing it. Let's go. Oh, got to stay on your feet. I'll take the 8. Get back to it here quickly. Come on, Talbot. Not sure what you're doing over there in Booker's spot. He just wants to be a receiver so bad. 3rd and inches. Come on now. Part of me did want to call the triple option, but this is not our Kent State series. Get them back lined up here. Okay, definitely thought I angled that towards the big old gap at the right guard. Good news is we still get the first down. Bad news, not for nearly as much. The screen out. Let's go to the sideline. Try to use those as a way to practice the truck stick. As you saw by the reach, clearly still a work in progress. The 1st and 10 here. Get a little bit of a block there, buy some time for Hageman. Trying to spread the love to the man whose spot we stole. Good news was he's not, too much higher rated than we are. But he is still higher rated. Open downfield. Welcome back to the playing field, Dalton. He seems to be just fine with that ankle. Probably got it taped up at halftime. Oh, yeah, he's dancing on it and everything. Yeah, he's feeling fine.
Let's go. Break. Single.
No safety help over the top. We're running this one to the end zone. Come on, Purdy. Come on, line. You got to give him more than 0.2 seconds to throw a wide open pass. Full RPO, and I didn't realize the tight end was an option. The defense didn't either. He rumbles down to the 2. As we've got to punch this one in from here. Can't be losing to Eastern Michigan. Come on now.
All right, let's get it. Right.
What's the line looking like? We got Greens down the middle. Oh, big hits a cheap shot that doesn't work. Cue up the celebration because we're back into that end zone. 61 yards on the ground, 55 through receiving. Emeka Kayode back in the end zone and back over 100. Just keeps getting it done. And for all those schools that didn't consider us because they didn't trust the talent, well, they're finding out now. After winning just 4 games last year, Indiana, they've got 2, and they're looking to make it a 3rd before entering Big Ten play. Big stiff arm Kayode. Well, I'm going to clear. Yeah, that one gets the music. That was a massive stiff arm. I'm going to take another look at that because it was beautiful. Maybe a little bit tighter in here. Just punched that man in the chest. He hit the deck. That's what we want out of the Elusive Bruiser. Especially as we're still trying to figure out how to actually get the truck working. Question for those watching, were you here or have you watched the Stanford series? Because if you did, you know that we knew then how to use that truck stick. Hey, we'll carry that defender for 3-4 more than kick him in the back of the head. Referees didn't see it, didn't happen. We're inside the 30. Cut this one in. Do my own thing. Tried the elusiveness there, didn't work out. We do pick up 8, so hard to say it didn't work out. Number game looks okay. Okay. Did not go okay. Someone catch the man. I'm being blocked on the other side of the field. And they didn't catch him. There goes the lead. Come on, Purdy. I would have rather you handed that one off to me. I would have taken the loss. Did you throw a screen 5 minutes late? It never goes well. Honestly, the receiver should have just let him know, hey, I'm going to turn that into a streak at the end. Then we maybe would have had something. That's unfortunate. I don't want to lose here to Eastern Michigan right before Big Ten play. Devin Boone injured. Again, I tell you, you come to tackle Emeka, it's going to hurt you more than it is him. It's just how it works around here. 6 foot, 227 pounds, hustling downfield. I think they're prepared for the screens. Let's find a different play then. 3rd and 16. Martin, just go straight downfield. Well, we got sacked, so that didn't go well. We go to the 4th quarter now, trailing by 4, and we are about to punt away. Not where I thought we would be. I was hoping for an instant 1, 2, 3, let this game kind of flow and walk out of here with a 3-0 record before Big Ten play. Okay, was worried there. Little black screen action, but we're fine. We are not, however, doing great. We do give up some more points. And we've got 5.5 minutes to tie this game up. See how we can combat things here. Well, Kayode, good start. Taking his grooves, he now has over 100 yards on the ground alone. Now, are they... How's that supposed to work? Do I just come back like this? That's not at all where I told him to run. A solid waste of a play. 2nd and 10 then. Backside throw, let's go Johnson. Pick up a good chunk of 8 there. Just like a simple shotgun run here, but it's all split back. Sure we get that double over there. 63, I'm keying off of you. Good backside block there. And a flag comes in. That better be on the defense. Looks like it is. They were offsides? Okay. Decline it. Yeah. Further downfield if we decline. I didn't even hard count that time. 1st and 10. Get me underneath. Pick up a block here, Johnson. Let's go. Good teammate work there. 10 catches for 71 yards. Even the receivers are like, I didn't know this running back was going to come over here. Take my job. Just like we did for Heisman. 1st and 10. Yeah, I'll just sit underneath here and not take the contact, I guess, either. Basically play the zones against them. Come on, get your blocks. Get your blocks. That's what we like to see. We're going to keep with the hurry up here. Need a corner strike. Check that, actually. Go with some slants, but I want to zig backside. Send Martin over the middle. And we go with a zig. What is with our quarterback trying to throw the ball backwards? Harry Diggs, though, shaking up on the play, will stop the clock for us. Hopefully he's okay. Indiana is driving here, but we've got to tie this one up. At the 16, it's 2nd and 10. You got a lighter box. I think we could hit the screen here for something big. Follow those blocks. Kayode just short of the end zone. Oh, we had that one. I was trying to go up and over. Motion out Heisman here. Maybe try to split out that end. Slip inside. No. 2nd and goal. You guys give me some form of goal line set. I know you got it in the playbook. Give me the double of that big boy over there. Give me the lane. We're in. Tying this one up, barring a point after attempt. 114 yards on the ground, 92 through the air, a pair of touchdowns, and we got ourselves a ball game here late with 2:33 to play. Another one here for Kayode. And we're seeing it. I mean, shoulder, chest, arm, foot. What's the defense got here for us? They get the stop. I thought they had a field goal at the minimum there. Checking out of that call. Not going to go with the screen at this point. Paid for it previously. Quick throw to Johnson. Oh, get pumped. Real life NFL, that would have been a massive penalty, and I probably would have been kicked out of the game. But good news, we're not in the NFL right now. Throw it. Don't take the sack, my guy. We don't have time for that. Granted, don't know if he saw me, but still. I don't like having to call the same play over and over again. I'm just trying to find something that might work here to pick up 11. Well, that one's not going to work. Eastern Michigan's going to get the ball back with 2 timeouts and a short field. Come on, defense. Take this thing to overtime. We are in overtime. They got a field goal, a touchdown. Walks this game off. You guys guess what we're going to try to do? Follow some blocks is what we're going to try to do unsuccessfully, as there really was nobody open. This is not a good looking set. See what we can do here. Throws him out there for a little bit. Get the ball out to Heisman. He's going to pick up 7. Got some slants dialed up here. Everyone's second down to that right-hand side, a little hard count action. Throws back to the right, and we got to settle for a second overtime. First, we need this kick. We got it. Wish we could see it and watch it. Just not the case, but now we need to get this ball into the end zone. Not a walk-off opportunity this time. And that guy just swatted at the line. Come on now. Never happens. Ooh, do we got to run here? We do. Give me the double there. And honestly, put Mike out there. I feel like we got enough linemen that we still might be able to get to that linebacker, but I want the safety gone. I'll still take it. Gain of 4. I think it's time for some Texas route. A little hard count action in here too. That Hut. Try it again. Man, holding their water. We got bumped, ref. Come on now. Now we're the ones going to have to settle for the field goal. I don't trust it. We got the field goal. They get 2 points after the field goal? Okay, never mind. Yep, that's normal. That is normal. We're into goal line smackaroonie time. But we got to get this ball into the end zone, otherwise game is over. That's a little worrying. A hard count, try to get a free play. Look for the cut back, but it's just not there. And we lose to Eastern Michigan right before we step into Big Ten play. Got to give them props, though. I mean, their defense was shutting everything down. Man, that one's disappointing. Individually, we did a lot out there. But it just wasn't enough. That one hurts. In fact, double sad music. Double sad music. Well, that gives us a little chip on our shoulder then. As we look to get into our final one here for today, that should put us around 2 hours. That's kind of where we bounce between 2 to 3 hours on these streams. And all be good. You know, there's got to be a little bit of some animosity, some turmoil, some drama in there. We are up to 8 skill points, though, and that means we can upgrade our downhill to gold. So we're going to look to do that. But before we get anywhere, get that music going. And we're still Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. So again, we're doing everything we possibly can out there. We just needed more from the passing game. National Player of the Week again. Emeka continues to be Emeka. Do have the bye. That's nice. Give us a little bit of a extra week here to recoup before that big game. Get us nice and healthy there. Do a little bit more academic work. Can't do anything there with leadership. We got the one extra. Do a little bit more influencer stuff just to keep that alive a little bit. All that good. We could get an upgrade in here. We look for downhill. Max for break tackles at max speed, just even better. We will get that. We are close to our first bronze, though that needs to be a 94. We're currently 92. Get another upgrade to that. We have to spend, actually, it is an elusive. 6 points plus the 9 there. So we need 15 skill points to get that up to platinum, which is basically as much as it would cost for us to upgrade our speed or basically our power as well. The stiff arm is playing better though. So I like that, even though it is at 76. Good work. It's good work. An extra week. And we'll take a quick look at the stats after this next game. See where we are early this season. In terms of what everyone else is also doing. We got back-to-back bye weeks? Who put together our schedule? Yeah, give us back-to-back bye weeks and then just full on go the rest of the year. That is ridiculous. This time, though, we actually do have a practice. So a little bit longer in between, I guess. Got to go through 2 practices. Jump cut to get in there the quickest. Start the music right. Yeah, we got the music pumping. Got the music pumping. Sure, you want me to run this way? I'll start that way. Okay. That's why we got 2 weeks of practice, you know? You got to warm back up after that first bye. Only for another bye. Don't do it. Try to get me. Tried to get me. Sure. Call me Ricochet O'Connell. When's that movie supposed to come out? Mummy. Are they calling it Mummy 4 or are they calling it Mummy 2 the redo? I will give credit, though, at least in the original Mummy 4, they did address at the very beginning in a hilarious way the fact that the wife was not the same lady. Always like when movies do that. There we go. More silver action there. We got one more game to get into our Big Ten opener after a double bye. Should be perfectly healthy for that one, which I guess in that instance is good news. I like to make sure we're all healthy. More academics going here. This is the smartest we've ever been. We're going to go a few into leadership here just because that kind of tipping down a little bit. Yeah. Looking good there. Get through one more week. Really hoping to start here 3-0. That's... No, that's right. I'll sacrifice us being the start, or us being 3-0 for the fact that we did get that starting spot right off the bat. Really glad that they at least gave us that battle. I thought it would maybe be at least a week or 2 into the season before we would get that chance. Turns out they gave it to us right away. Smart decision. We do have Northwestern to open up. I feel like that should be, in terms of Big Ten competition at least, a little bit more level for us. At least just a little bit. See if we could get a gold here on this jump cut before it's all said and done. Thought we were already about to hit. Okay, well, I'm going to step out either way, so it's fine. We like to throw away the first one just to make things harder for us. You know, Emeka doesn't like to do things the easy way. Need 3,500 if I'm remembering correctly for the gold. Whoa, whoa. Why are you celebrating there, Emeka? Why are you celebrating? I don't think we're getting gold. In fact, struck the ball. Coach is probably going to hate it, but it's fine. We got bronze there at least. Kind of reminds me of that clip. It's a while back. Actually went up a little bit there, which is hilarious. Ben Roethlisberger is right after they drafted the Dobbs. It might have been Dobbs, and he was running through the quarterback drill, dodging the thing and all that, and then Roethlisberger steps up, and they're throwing the bags at him, and he's just smacking them with the ball in his hands. It was hilarious. Was hilarious. One more round here. Academics looking pretty good. I don't know why I spend the time to try that influencer stuff. It just doesn't seem to do anything. A whole lot of leadership. We're not studying this week. We're getting ready to play on the road, which means we could put those red pants on. White top. All that good. What do we got over here for Northwestern? Do have a black helmet, a gothic helmet. Okay. White script. Purple script. Not a huge fan of the purple, honestly. Thought it'd be like a purple chrome or something. Go gothic for him. Go purple socks. They got black and gold. Now it is black and black. All right, give him some purple there. Let's get ready to rock and roll here. Final game of today. But what a start it's been for Emeka. Already pulling off a lot of big plays when we, at the start of this stream, didn't have a home. Trust yourself. I like it. But we're on the other side of the field here, so I don't like it. I think they filled out their stadium more so than we've filled out ours. But we're on the road looking to bounce back as we open up Big Ten play, the first Big Ten game for Emeka Kayode. Timed that up pretty well. Pause up that music. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Which is counterintuitive because turning off the music and then rock and roll, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we're starting this game. He'll be at the 35. Nice short field here, or shorter field. You know, Heisman, I would like a little bit better block there. I know you're not a fullback. I know I took your spot. You probably don't like me, but I need a better block than that. Johnson gets 2. I'd like to avoid the slow start we had in the previous game. Wildcats, though, they got a 3rd and 8. Gonna get us off the field. We get some big blockers in front, though. Kayode up to the 30. First down, actually 50. Check that. We started at the 35. I don't know what I'm talking about. I saw the 40, and I was thinking 30. Clearly, right? No. Good job, 5-6. Good shed right when I go over that cutback. That's how you're supposed to do it. Pick up 3 on first down. Pass a little high, but I'll take the first. You know, again, Purdy hasn't played bad. The line hasn't given him a lot of time in the pocket. That's been where some of his mistakes have come. We cut this one back weak side. Picking up 6. And getting up a little slow. We did take a shot to the midsection there. Low to roll out. Throws into a troublesome spot, but I take it back. 1st and goal. Booker plucking that one out of the air in tight double coverage. Snapping that ball before they are even fully set. Now Booker shaking up. We didn't give him enough time to recover. I'll take that one, Booker. I'll take that one. 2nd and goal. Music, though, is ready to rumble. All comes up to what this line decides to do. Get the motion out. Honestly, good job safety. I might have been backside linebacker. Whoever it was, good flow. Actually, I can cancel that. I don't want the double because I don't trust Schwartz to get what he needs there, and we don't need it. Double is unnecessary as Emeka Kayode. He's doing the gritty. Are we going to go play for the Minnesota Vikings? A team who needs a running back? I know they just drafted one out of Wake Forest, Vanderbilt? One of those two. Purdue? One of the black and gold teams. But I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind heading to Minnesota. If you guys want to see Emeka go to the NFL, leave that down below. We take that touchdown lead and we hold on to it 7-0. Now, can we stretch the field? What does our matchups look like out there? Good for Dalton. Quarterback just got smoked. Absolutely lit up. I don't like the numbers advantage here. Just give me the straight run. That time, in doing that, the numbers game is far better for us. Again, that truck stick just I like the ability that they put in to reach that ball forward. I don't like that they put it on the truck stick and made it so sensitive that it basically removed the truck stick, and that one's picked off because there was some bumping across the field that looked to go uncalled. Was it within 5 yards? Maybe so. Even then, questionable. But Lobato says, no, it's not. Give me the pick. Be quiet. 7-0, but Wildcats ball. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Sad music. Sad music. Pick for Purdy, and they get 3 off of it. That pass, you guessed it. Not so Purdy. You know what was coming. You know it was. I'm trying to get a block. And he chucks it downfield and throws not a pick. You telling me that guy dropped it? What's going on, Lobato? You get 1, you can't get 2? I'm going to talk a little trash here from the backfield. Oh, he had the gap. It looked good. Then we got tackled. Where's that upgrade? I need a trash talk upgrade. A little cutscene every now and then with some trash talk. That'd be hilarious. That's probably more of like a 2K thing if they ever get the chance to make another football game. Backyard football-esque, if you will. No, backbreaker. Backbreaker football. Right, we just wanted to do a little barrel roll. Second and 4 here. Heisman gets to go out on the orbit. Come on now. Get a little bit of a block there. Whoa, hold that ball tighter there, Heisman. Double injury to the same man. He's done and dusted. Alan Campbell. Getting injured twice on the same play. I wonder if that means double injuries. In that case, does it resort to the worst injury? An interesting way of taking it. We pick up that block, and they don't give me credit for it. Go, Dalton. Go, Dalton. Let's go. Everyone else stepping up as well here. Making my life a little easier. Making Emeka's life a little easier. Actually, no double on this play. Wait, who's getting? Actually, yeah. Just kidding. I hit snap instead. Broken tackle inside the 10. Pick it up 8. Now is a good time for that triple option. What you got, Purdy? Trip. And it's flipped. And Hagan with the stiff arm and in. Gotta give our backup some love every now and then. He thought he was here to be the starter. He didn't realize that they would bring in the Heisman winner. Jaleel Heisman with the touchdown, and it's a 2-score lead here for the Hoosiers. Now, I just had something pop in my head. I don't know. I'm sure someone had to have said it. I'm sure someone had to have said it. Probably on a hot mic, too. But who's your daddy? Right? That had to have been on something. A sign? A fan holding that? I mean, something. I'm sure ESPN was there for a college football kickoff at some point, and I mean, a college kid had to have written that one down, right? Let me know if you saw it, you heard it. I doubt on the first. And then you could sell cups on like Father's Day, right? That says, who's your daddy? Yeah. There you go, Indiana. I'm giving you guys free marketing. Free marketing. Because we're just nice like that. We do have a 3rd and 5. It would be nice to get a first down. A little late on our route. It's fine. It's swatted at the line anyway. And I'm pretty sure that DT just called Purdy short. They're the same height. Got to try to just keep a close eye because there is some trash talk built into this game. You just really got to pay attention. We're backed up deep here inside our own 2. Oh, we could have snuck through and made a big play there. Just needed a little bit more blocking. What's that coverage look like on the outside? Sorry, but I'm switching. Johnson, you are not that one. Yeah. Get my outside guy on the outside route, and that's where he hits it. Dalton being Purdy. We're on the same connection here. As we do still have a long field in front of us with about 2 minutes to play. There you go. A little punch there to break the tackle. We pick up 2 to head inside 2. How long has it been since we called a screen? About 20 seconds? Is that enough time? Well, we got some blocks. They're just not great blocks. Smush that guy's face, get out of bounds, set up a 3rd and 5. The 32-yard line, trip set to the left. What's that matchup out there? Not great. Fine. Yep. Take it right up the field. Get that first down. That's what matters. Especially when our quarterback basically has next to no time to throw those passes. We have the coverage over the top. See if maybe we could leak out underneath. Or chuck that one up the C numbers, hash, whatever it was. Either way, it was scary. I thought we were about to see another pick there. Okay, sure. Let me just... Why would you throw to me? I'm literally in the middle of a block. I get it. I'm the best guy on the team. You got to force feed him, right? Give me some blocks in front. Let's go. First down, out of bounds. Is it a smooth drive? No. Has it been successful up till this point? Yes. Key focus on up to this point. Okay, that's not enough time to set up anything. You've got to trust your line slightly more than that. We got a blitz off this left-hand side. Booker, I need you to get over here, bud. Minimal time. I'm really hoping they blitz the left. They don't. But we cut back inside. Look at Kayode go. He almost slipped through there. Every now and then he's got that sneaky speed. First and 10. Try to get a little bit of a block there. We flip it out to Lobato, though. He's got the first. And let's take a chill pill. Settle things down a little bit, catch our breath. We've got time, 17 yards away. Don't need to leave Northwestern with much extra time here. Change up that play call, too. I might have been a little bit downfield, but it's fine. Higman down to the 5, and it's a timeout. Is Keyshawn? Probably Keyshawn Calhoun injured on the play. Ooh, a little RPO peak slant here down inside the 5. As that one's thrown incomplete to Martin. Would be against a little read option here. A little variety down at the goal line. I get why he kept it. I do. Because the outside defender stepped in, but the inside defender was there, ready to eat him, and he did for a loss of 3. Actually, they marked that a loss of 3.5. 3rd and goal here. And that should have been a touchdown. We've got to settle for a field goal. A little disappointing, but to regain a 2-touchdown lead, we get that, and the ball back immediately at the 46-yard line. We've got 2 timeouts. Sure, you want me to go that way? I'll go that way. Not exactly what I was looking for. Got a pre-snap motion here. Gonna shake off the defense. Don't throw it to me when I'm in the back and Kirby's all over me. Don't clip that. But we'll take it to halftime. We will take it to halftime. We still got that 14-point lead, 17-3 in our first Big Ten game. A pair of touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, for our boy Emeka Kayode. Could do better rushing. Good look to do better rushing. We do get the ball right on back here rather quickly. So the Wildcat offense not doing too much. Good block that time, Heisman. Picking up 8 is always nice. Tries to, I say open up the playbook. We just don't have a lot of options. At least good options. My opinion. Okay, sure. All the way outside. Stiff arm not going to do much there. That's a good open field tackle. What the numbers look like here. I personally would throw it to Martin. At least that'd be my first read. And that's where he throws for the first down. Like a reason I called it or something. The 1st and 10 with 2 spread to the left. Base set here for the defense. Well, they're going to give up the gap here. Kayode need a little bit more there. Stiff arm Lobato. Does pick up 9 and very much opens up the playbook. Actually, make that 9.5. 2nd and 1. Got a big old block there, and he's still ripped down our quarterback. That should be a free 15. And a warning for him. One more, and he's ejected. The referees aren't doing much. Just trying to run into people is what it seems like. See if Heisman can get another pop play here. Getting him a little bit more involved. Well, the defense seemed to be ready for that one. No gain. A 3rd and 8. Avoided calling this play. Let's can't get around Hervey, number 20. Take that just inside. And did he fumble that? Recovered it? I don't know. There was a negative something up there. The defense stands for Northwestern. Their offense, though, lays down. We've got a 1st and 10 starting at the 20. Lobato making plays today. 8 tackles for him and a pick. Pick 6 even. Right? No. That might have been the previous game. Yeah, that was against Eastern Michigan with the pick 6. You guys give me some lanes now? What's going on with this blocking? 3rd and 10. We're at 62 yards rushing, 70 receiving. 3rd and 10 here. Passes over the middle, caught. 1st down. That's tight end 2. The only other tight end we have on this roster. Outside of that, it's fullbacks. We got 2 active fullbacks. And we're using neither one here. And it's going to work out. Tight end and backup running back help open up those gaps, and we take advantage for the 1st down to the 47. That is plus side 47. Oh, good timing. Finding Booker, who might need to get his kneecap checked out. Calhoun, though, injured and getting ran into. That might be a personal foul on us. Also, devastating hit there from the safety. Was that Lobato? Just gave him a lobotomy. 1st and 10. Pick up a block. Let's go. Get the 1st down, too. Tight ends putting in the work. Kayode chirping at the D lineman. Be like, you see that? I can block you, too. Probably would have said something else. But, you know, here we're going to say he was semi-nice about it. Oh, broke the tackles. Pick up an extra 1 falling forward. It's a 252 day through the air here for Purdy. Now check to a run. Any numbers advantage for the CPU to be allowed to still run RPOs. We run out of time, though. We take it to the 4th. Up 14 points. Looking to make that up 21 here. Wide receiver comparison. 3 catches apiece. You're winning that one. Oh, and she's very excited. So is he. Like your hair, by the way, bud. That Viking bun. 2nd and 2 at the 6 as the 4th quarter gets underway, and we are reading Kirby. Give it to me. I'll get the first down there. Would have liked a little bit better blocking. A little bit, just, and by better, I mean hold it a little bit longer. Great numbers advantage to the left. Look out there, don't throw to me. I said throw to me. Do throw. Don't give it to me because we had a touchdown to Johnson. Purdy, you gotta read. Give me the double there. Gotta get to that linebacker. Leave a safety for me to beat. Close, no cigar. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Talbot, you gotta get the guy who's on fire. Number 41 who just tackled me. Excuse me. Purdy doesn't know how to run that. You snap the ball, you throw it to me. It's as simple as that. Gonna have to settle again here. Now they find the touchdown. It's a 10-point ball game. This is where we need to slow things down a little bit ourselves. Take our time in this one. Well, hard count, get the man to jump early. You can get the tackle, that's fine by me because we're going to still pick up 5. What's this guy's name, by the way? Because he's been making some plays. Mason Maine. Appreciate the 5, bud.
Let's go. Break. Single.
We got a 1st and 5. Snapping that ball, looking to get this outside. Open things up a little bit. Kayode kept his feet, but then got tripped up.
Let's go. Break.
He is 5 yards away from 100 on the ground. They're really crowding this box here. The slant installed. Let's go get Booker a grab. Now can we polish this set of drives, this set of downs off here, get a fresh set, 2nd and 1. Well, you know, if it was the first half, maybe. We were looking a little slow there. Wear and tear definitely taken into effect as that was our 23rd carry. Not counting receptions as well. We're looking around 30 or so touches in this one. No first down there. Granted, I will say I didn't check much on that right side outside. And that didn't look too good. Yelling at your lineman is typically not going to get you any better blocking. They make it a touchdown game here. That means as we take over 1:30, we've got to chew this clock out. They've got 2 timeouts, and we're looking to hold on. Don't stand in my way. Pull back. I think that was Talbot. Timeout 1 called. I think we're about back to the line. Actually, we gained 2. Okay. Did not expect that. A little hard count action in here. No offers. There, okay. Well, we slipped one, but still Maine was right there waiting for us. The big fella all over the field today. Maybe this time it's finally going to work. Don't love it. I don't love any of these ones. All right, we'll stick with it. 3rd and 5. Hard count. He finally jumps. Get the grab. Just kidding. It's incomplete. That's fine. It's 3rd down and 5. Going to come up to the referee here. Is this game over? Or are we still kind of going? This game is over. That's a 1st down. Let's kneel this one out. Purdy. 1, 2, and 3. 3 wins for us on the season as we open up Big Ten with one of those. 22-13, a lackluster 2nd half, though. Most of our points coming in that 1st half, but 96 yards rushing, around 76, actually make that 82 yards receiving. It's Again, another terrific performance. We're putting up a lot of yards, around a $175 total yards from scrimmage. We're putting in work out here. A+ team grade. And we are 1 win away with the Hoosiers from doing what they did last season. That's just where you want to be, right? Improving a team that quickly. The addition of just one guy. And by saying just one guy, I do mean the Heisman winner. And on top of that, the sweeper of all running back awards. As we get a nice big jump there. So we're definitely going to have to recover. Yeah, massively. After all those touches. We'll scoot on over to the next week. We'll check some stats and we will put this one to bed. I feel like I need to go to bed. I've been up since 6 a.m. Actually, no. I started work at 6 a.m. I've been up since 4:40 is when I woke up this morning. We got Illinois to start next time. They are 4-1. We are 3-1. In terms of that rough stretch we had against ranked opponents, it looks like outside of UCLA, they've all stayed true. So we might get into the start of that one, the Penn State game next time, depending on how quick those ones go. If we get banged up, who knows? Might get a little bit more in, but probably 2 more streams, I would say, for this season. Unless we do make it to a playoff, then that would probably be 3. But a great start here for Indiana. Picked up that win in conference play. At least has us in the mix out the gates, and that's all we could ask for. As for our guy in particular, Emeka Kayode, he is averaging 4.3 yards a pop, 6 touchdowns, 87.3 yards a game. Though we have not had a run yet of 20+ yards. Our longest has been 18. Granted, we're not getting a lot of big gaps to run through. And again, we're a power back. We're running more so in between the tackles. We're not going to have as much of that. But we are, and by far, the team's leading receiver. With 48 grabs, 339 yards. We're averaging 7 yards a catch. Do have a receiving touchdowns. We're going to call it 85 yards a game. So that is basically 85 rushing and 85 receiving. Who says that Elusive Bruisers can't be dual threats? Along there of 23. And yards after the catch, about 9. So we are looking really good here individually. Nationwide is going to be hopefully good. Did I almost slip into on your side? Maybe. And who knows? Did one of you say that in your head? That'd be hilarious. Would be hilarious. How many carries? Who's leading in carries? That would be Gamori McClure. Maury? Yeah. We are not leading the league in carries. I would have thought we would have been towards the top, but I don't see us. Would have thought ECU leading the charge. Now, obviously, a lot of these guys are going to be doing a little bit more of... I missed myself again? I don't see us. We are in rushing. I would have thought ECU would be leading, but yeah, early on. For Indiana here. Try to get where we are. We only have 340. Okay, yeah, I guess we are a little bit further down. Okay, surprising. So we're not in the top in terms of overall just pure running back stats. In terms of Heisman watch, we're not on the board either. So despite how good of a start it's been for us, it could be better. So next time, we're going to try to get things going, I guess, a little bit more via the ground game. Because the receiving game, well, it's been really good for us. We're not getting as much love from it that way. But also, we're 3-1, 1-0 in conference, so it's hard to really complain. I would like to make a playoff appearance, and for that, it's more about the team winning than our own stats this year. We already won all those awards, so we've got that in the books. Speaking of books, that is us for today. If you enjoyed, make sure, if you haven't already, hit that bell icon in the bottom right. That way you subscribe. And if you scroll down and hit that bell icon, you'll get notified when everything happens here on this channel. Now, I did talk about it earlier. We've got a really big episode tomorrow with Kent State. So you want to make sure you're caught up. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's a great one. You don't want to miss out. And on top of that, we've had a lot of fun recently with the one-year challenges. And it's, again, going to get real fun with that one on Wednesday. We're going back to Pepper Jackhawk Studios' request, as he did request 3. We've done 2. Though in this next episode, 2 are going to make an appearance as we looked for a bounce back. We failed the last couple. We got to get back in the win column. And I'm hoping UCLA can get the job done for us. So if you're a fan of UCLA, make sure you're there for that one. Appreciate you all being here. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We'll be back with Emeka next Sunday as usual, though that time should be earlier, so we might get through a little bit more games. All depends on what you guys are feeling. But we've got ourselves a new home, and boy, has it been fun. We'll see you all next time as Emeka looks to continue the rise and now take over the Big Ten. It'll be fun.